see red ink. Dow's off 160 odd points. Nasdaq's down 100. Jeff Sica with us this morning. Jeff, I got to say, I was expecting a bigger sell-off than this, because you don't know how it's going to close this afternoon. But you think there's going to be more selling to come?
I was expecting a bigger sell-off too, Stuart. But one thing you know is that the market has been dancing on razor's edge for quite a while now. So it's been all about oil. It's been all about interest rates. And now you have our most important ally in the Middle East, Israel, that's going through the most serious situation that they've ever been in, and the markets have to digest that. Now, here's where I think we're at. It's going to be very dependent on the response to Iran, and it's also going to be very dependent on what the Saudis do. If the Saudis pull back on production, keep in mind, the Biden administration made us slaves to OPEC. They have taken away all of our ability to negotiate, and we are puppets to OPEC. So it's what Saudi Arabia is going to do. If oil prices keep moving up, the markets are going to be in trouble. And if there's any issue with, there's a lot of talk about retaliation against Iran and what that's going to mean. So the markets need to digest that. To me, Stuart, I think we are in a vulnerable spot. I think we could see a massive sell-off. But then again, the Fed could come in and back off interest rates.
I think they will back off interest.
Yes.
Why would the Fed go and raise interest rates again in the near future when you've got a situation like this? I don't think they will.
The Fed has blood on their hands.
Oh,
and the Fed has
a bit strong.
Well, listen, they've raised interest rates a lot. They've raised interest rates to the point that it's become unsustainable for borrowers. And now they're faced with the situation that, have they destroyed the consumer to the point that they can't do this again? And will this conflict in Israel get them to take a look at the unintended consequence of interest rate increases, which I believe were too quick in too short of a period of time? They should have started this years ago.
Do you think could they lower interest rates?
I believe that I think they can lower interest rates. I honestly believe they can lower interest rates, and I think they can do it in early 2024 if they really focus on increasing productivity and production, because if they don't, you're going to see a credit crisis like we've never seen before.
Well, nice way to open the show on a Monday morning. But there you go. Jeff, you tell it how you see it, and we appreciate it. Mr. Sica.